God bless you and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a 2-year update on the Azdome dash cam that I put in my wife's MDX. So 2 years ago, I got this mirror dash cam from Azdome, and it just looks like a normal mirror, but when you turn the key forward, the mirror turns into a dash cam. So it's pretty simple to understand. We have the front and the rear hooked up, so when you put it in reverse, the rear will pop up, so you have a reverse cam. And if you just want to switch to just the front or the back, you just tap on the screen and it switches. And since it's such a large image, it looks like you can like aim it up and down, but that's just it trying to fit it all on the screen. So it works really well. Now, over the 2 years, it's been out in the heat out here in Texas. It gets really hot, and this has been out in the sun more than anything. So every once in a while it'll turn off and back on, and that could just be because it's been out in the heat for quite a while. The socket right here also is a little loose sometimes, so I'm not sure if it's the dash cam or if it's the actual socket. I will be putting another socket in, but we have it hooked up just like that, and when we turn it off, the thing shuts off and we're good to go. So it has been doing really well. The image quality is still really nice. It still works. It's just, I don't know if it's the actual dash cam or that piece at this point in time. But Azdome sent me another mirror dash cam, which we'll go check out real quick. All right, so here's the new one. It's a PG25R. The other one is a PG18S. So they're real similar in design, but there is some differences between the two. We're gonna pull it out and go over all of that. So this comes with all the backup cam stuff, just like the other one did. So these rubber band looking things will go on the back of the mirror, and basically that's how it's held to your mirror. And this adjusts and it goes out farther, so you can actually have this where you need it. Now, it did come with a brand new power supply, and I'm not going to be replacing the power supply because I don't think there's any issues with the power supply, but if there is an issue, I'll have a new one to replace it. We're basically just going to be taking the old mirror out and putting the new mirror in. We're going to go ahead and get this out of the little cardboard here. Now, typically it comes with a SD card, but this one didn't. I have the other one, so it's not a big deal. But you can actually see this thing slides out farther. So that's the biggest difference between the two mirrors. This one slides out really good, and then it has a nice adjustable swivel. So on the mirror, you can see it says a faster speed memory card is required on this mirror dash cam. A genuine class 10 or U3 speed memory card is recommended. Fake and cheap cards are forbidden on it. So this did not come with the memory card, but we have a memory card from the other mirror dash cam that we'll be putting on. You can see this pulls out like that, and it's adjustable. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one in the car. All right, so I'm gonna give you my 2-year review before I swap these mirror dash cams out. The older one is much wider. If you have a longer mirror, I recommend this one, the PG18S, which will be linked in the description along with the new mirror dash cam. The new mirror dash cam is a little smaller, so if you have a smaller mirror, it'd be better for that. Both of them, image quality should be about the same. Azdome is really good with their audio and video quality on these mirror dash cams, and they're constantly improving. This one has caught a lot of stupid drivers on it over the years, and it could really make or break a case if you were to be in a wreck. So you'd have proof that whoever was driving without paying attention or texting and driving and wrecked into you, you'd have it on your dash cam. And this records constantly front and rear. So everything's already hooked up for the new dash cam to just go straight in. So I'm just going to unplug this one and then we'll hook the new one in. So on the PG18, you can see that this part doesn't slide out, but it does adjust. So that is one of the differences between the old and the new. And obviously there is a size difference between the two. This one is more exact size of our mirror. This one is for a little bit bigger of a mirror. But the camera has switched to the passenger side on the newer model, and on the older one, it's on the left side. I went ahead and got the little rubber straps strapped in. They just go over and then hook and loop, and that's pretty much it. I also put the SD card from the other Azdome mirror in. So now we basically just strap these around. Now we connect the connections, the GPS, and the rear backup cam and the power. And now we're going to go ahead and turn it on. Peel this off. Click English, format SD card. I don't know what we're in, but I'll set all that stuff later. All right, so that's the quality. You can see it's a very blue sky. You can see all the fine details. Go ahead and go into the settings here. Beep sound. I like to turn the beep sound off because that's annoying. Yeah, they have different settings in there, and it looks like this one says Wi-Fi. So that's so that you can connect it to your phone maybe, probably through the app. Really nice. So we're going to go ahead and stop this video and see what the audio sounds like. Different settings in there, and it looks like this one says Wi-Fi, so that's so that you can connect it to your phone maybe, probably through the app. Nice. We're going to go ahead and stop this video and see what the audio sounds like. Wow, the audio sounds pretty clear. But yeah, we can turn this off, and then it's just back to a normal mirror, and then back on, and it's still recording the whole time. So it's definitely pretty nice. I don't like how it's not as long as the previous mirror, because it kind of, you can see the old mirror behind it. But the image quality is pretty good, and everything's working pretty good on that. I'm going to go ahead and try to put it in reverse. Yep, the reverse backup cam works. You can see, definitely works there. Put it back in park. Yeah, everything's working exactly as it's supposed to, so definitely looks pretty nice. So one thing that's really interesting about these ASDOM mirror dash cams is there's GPS, and you can actually see where the accident occurred on a map. So it records your exact location if you have the GPS hooked up. But I'm pretty impressed with the PG18. The old model works really well, but this new model looks even better, and the audio sounds even better. So definitely made an improvement moving to the PG25R, and it will be linked in the description. I just want to say huge thanks to ASDOM for providing the mirror dash cams for these reviews and for all the projects that we have.